Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil, and it's time for another episode of Taskmaster New Zealand. We're doing Series 2, guys. This is the second episode of that series, and this show has potential. I'm still getting a feel for the new Taskmaster and the new little Alex Horn, the new assistant, for lack of a better word. The contestants, I don't know any of these people, so it's very much a blank slate that I'm working with. No preconceived notions of what this show's supposed to be. But that being said, I have heard through the grapevine and in my comments on the UK Taskmaster that this particular episode, episode 2 of Series 2, is as funny as anything that's ever been on Taskmaster. So I don't know what to expect other than the fact that I'm going in with expectations of greatness, which is a real double-edged sword. I'm looking forward to it, obviously, but sometimes if something is built up too much and it doesn't quite live up to that expectation, it feels like it's a letdown. So I don't know what this episode will bring. I'm trying to go in with an open mind. It feels like a fun cast of competitors. I have not internalized their names yet. There's a guy. There's an Ursula. The guy I didn't like is his name. He's got a very generic Anglo-Saxon name. I think he's a Mike or something. But, usually it takes me a few episodes to internalize them. Anyway, let's jump into it. This is episode 2 of Series 2 of Taskmaster. Let's see what's so amazing about this episode.
Tonight, we will revel in their successes and take particular delight in their embarrassing failure. David Correas!
David's got potential, I think. Matt Heath, that's what it...
And tonight, I will be judging them, ranking them from best to worst, and assigning a numerical value to their self-worth. Paul knows all our tasks inside out. He's so passionate about the role, it's almost pathetic.
These 5 people have brought in the hottest thing.
Oh.
The hottest thing. There's going to be some sexy pictures.
An iron. And it's particularly hot because of where it comes from. I mean, hot on multiple levels.
True story about that photo. The billboard just happened to be 200 metres from my grandmother's house. She was 91 when she saw that, and she lasted another month.
She died of heat stroke.
What is hotter than believing in yourself? I think it was worth it. You can see a bit of nip in there.
Yeah, I don't think you needed to point that out.
I'm pretty hot. I'm constantly sweating, so why not be me? But if you turn it around, I've lined it with deep heat. It looks scary.
But not hot. You're right.
There was a photo shoot. It was originally just going to be you, but then it was both of us. Then I think it came out really hot, so I've had it framed.
Is that real?
That is cute at best. Well, after this parade of self-delusion, I've brought in what is genuinely the hottest thing in the world, I think you'll find, and that is a slice of tomato from the middle of a toasted sandwich. They stay that hot forever. The only way to cool one of those down is in a cruel and ironic twist, eating it.
David, I thought yours was hot but terrifying at the same time, so 3 points.
Mine burns people. It's so hot.
You should be happy with 3.
Thank you.
4 points. Sheen's and Ursula, that was so hot.
Smoking, right? I have one framed and waiting for you in the dressing room.
I'd love that.
Currently, that
Brussels sprout.
Hello, Paul.
It's exciting.
What's going on here?
Is this going to be like the chickpea episode?
Float this Brussels sprout down from the balcony.
Longest float time wins.
Well, do we do the helium balloon thing again? We know there's helium and balloons in the house.
And build it a little parachute.
Balloon propulsion out the back, and then if I set it on fire, it'll look cool. See what I'm getting at?
I'm not sure what we're getting at.
So far, so good.
That's not a useful parachute.
That was pretty good.
Surface area, everybody. Surface area.
I think I'm ready.
It's just gonna fall.
I'll go down to judge it.
Are you going to jump?
Were those helium balloons?
How long have I got?
You got 3 minutes 25.
I don't have time to.
Just regular balloons.
3, 2, 1. That was actually not bad. I was actually surprised by that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's...
Very, very disappointed in that.
Yeah.
It just fell straight down.
Yeah.
You look disappointed in me.
You did your best.
Yeah, that's what really hurts.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
I was about to quit at that point, actually. I went into a deep depression.
That was the first day.
All right, assistants actually got some legit sleight of hand magic skills.
Both Ursula and Matt considered using helium, but assumed that there wouldn't be any in the house. So they didn't bother to look.
I found the helium.
He's already done helium. So far, he's just helium boy.
No! Oh!
Never do helium balloons in a room with a high ceiling. Do it in a bathroom or something, you idiot.
No! Where's the ladder?
How much time is left? Oh, this is awesome, but wow, he's going right up. Man, he is committed. I love this guy.
Oh, my quad.
My quad.
You heard that for me?
My quad. Wow.
3, 2, 1.
It's never coming back. Okay, does that count?
Would you say that it floated down?
It didn't come down. It's disqualified.
Average flight time for a standard balloon filled with helium, and it's about 12 hours.
Now, hang on a minute. What's the time with a Brussels sprout attached to it?
Yeah.
How much time do you think should be knocked off for the Brussels sprout?
Well, what was mine?
I floated longer going down from the top of those things than your things.
Yeah, but you had helium. We didn't have helium.
Well, that's your own damn fault. Did these guys at least find the helium?
I need to find something that floats in the water.
How powerful is this bad boy? Let's plug it in and just quickly
What's
see.
Guy up to? Is he like doing some wordplay solution here?
I've started.
Okay.
He's floating it down.
See if it works.
Didn't.
I'm gonna go with plan B. This is why we come up with multiple plans. So I need to put water in this first.
She sounds broken up.
I'm ready to start.
Okay.
So she's just gonna gently lower it down over hours and hours.
It started.
Shall we start our descent?
Okay.
I don't think they've taken enough time.
Does it stop when it touches the ground?
Stops when the Brussels sprout stops floating.
Oh, I'm thinking of tying it.
Still floating.
Still floating.
Great minds.
So they actually stayed there floating throughout the shooting of many more tasks. 4 and 5 points are still at play. Currently in second place with 6 points is David, and leading is Ursula with 7.
So what, they're not gonna answer that last bit?
We ready for another task?
What, we're just skipping it?
We're not getting closure on this. You have no idea. I spent all of Taskmaster seeing that fucking bucket hanging off there. That was the first episode. And I was like, there's some shit in there. We film this once a week. It was there on the 4th week. I'm so proud of you.
I love him.
That's not you again, is it?
That is me again, yes.
What, Flintstones costume?
I think a Tinkerbell dress.
Oh, Tinkerbell, even better.
I'm ready for another task.
No!
Sure
We
thing,
need
Jeremy
closure.
Wells.
Smells good.
No, All that off-gassing plastic.
Transform this room.
When the lights go out.
You will have 30 seconds of darkness.
Most spectacular transformation wins.
Your time starts when you say, not going to say it.
You can say it.
I can't say it.
You can say it.
You're sus. I can't say it.
Let there be dark.
Let there be dark.
Let there be dark.
30 seconds?
There's nothing in here.
You can bring stuff in. What will I be wearing?
Depends how many animals we get.
That's a scary line.
Turn the lights off.
Let there be dark.
Let there be dark.
Let there be dark. Oh, yeah. Work it, Paul. Do you want kids one day, Paul?
Maybe.
I don't know if you're going to get them, mate.
At some point, you've got to leave this poor boy alone.
He liked it.
Don't you?
I guess I liked it.
Paul, if you need to get out, you blink 3 times. Well, it's a regular farm.
I'm not sure I'd ever want to be a Taskmaster PA, because I feel like you just get suckered into the worst gigs. This is dying, man.
Let's get this party started. Woo! Hit that beat. Woo! Oh, smoke.
Oh, man.
What a
This is...
transformation.
He does a very good job of looking and feeling uncomfortable.
Most spectacular show on earth.
Going on. Something's gonna break, I feel like.
You said you could juggle, but you didn't.
Him not juggling was the least problematic thing.
I do want to apologise to Matt because I feel like my poor juggling ruined what would have otherwise been perfect.
Your time starts when you say, can I say that last line, or will it start instantly if I say that last line?
You can say it now.
I can say it now?
You can say it now as part of the task.
Okay. Your time starts when you say, let there be dark. Okay. No! I fucking know! You did it! He got it! Did it! You did it! You did it! I told you not to do it!
That's no... Whoa!
You made me revert to this.
That was genuinely a mistake. You're allowed to say it once. I didn't obviously explain that well enough to the lighting guy.
Okay, can that count? Can that count as my thing?
Yeah?
Okay, sorry.
His commitment to the cause is amazing.
And you said the room is quite different.
It's quite...
It feels very different. Should we turn the lights back out?
Yes, please.
Wow. The commitment is insane.
So something strange happened there, didn't it? On a number of levels.
It genuinely was not meant to be a stitch-up. Also, he actually had less than half the time in the dark. He got naked in just under 12 seconds.
He deserves all the points. If he doesn't get all the points...
David gets one. I know.
It changes the vibe in the room.
It felt very different.
Don't you dare just give him 1 point, Taskmaster. I mean, I could veto this show
When I
if
caught
you...
up, there was a moment. TV's about moments. So,
I mean, I'm competitive and I'm out there for the points, but he makes a pretty compelling argument.
Yeah.
Laura, I thought that yours was actually the most spectacular.
Oh.
I'm happy to reverse it.
I don't...
You feel like you need to give him your points? You're more than welcome at this moment.
I mean, it was your decision, so we just...
Wow, David's getting burned with 1. I am not impressed. I do not know how I feel about that. I feel that's a gross injustice. There's no way Matt deserved more points than what happened to David there. That's...
do I need to pick this up?
You don't have to.
It's still the...
Oh, this isn't part of the task, is it?
No.
This has got trash in it.
Squirt the sunscreen the furthest.
You have one attempt. Your time starts now.
David did pick up Guy's pot with his Brussels sprout. However, for all we know, is currently still floating in a small teacup boat.
Okay, that's very foreboding.
I could dilute the sunscreen a little bit to make it more squirty.
Possibly, yeah.
Do I get a clearance squirt?
As long as your one squirt is on here.
But I could do a squirt this way.
As long as it doesn't get on the plastic.
That's not a squirt yet. Was it?
Did that squirt?
No, that splashed.
I'm just looking at the definition of squirt.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Spurt, splash.
Oh, that's damning.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Terrible.
Not overly.
Terrible.
31 centimetres.
I'm happy with that.
Fuck.
All you needed to do was take the sunscreen away from the plinth.
Oh, what an incredible idea, Jeremy.
Real force.
With a mug. This doesn't feel like
Can you
it's
give me a
going to be...
countdown?
3, 2, 1.
She doesn't break the mug. Did that count as a squirt, or does she have another go?
Plastic.
Yo, yo, yo. Can I get a close-up?
Some sunscreen has ridden this piece of plastic.
Hilarious.
Do you think anyone's going to beat that?
Maybe if they got a metal mug.
So far, Laura's been the best squirter.
Yes!
I got this.
Oh, what's he up to?
I also need a knife.
What on... Is he building like a slide? A sunscreen slide? No time limit.
I'm diluting it.
The man is dedicated to the cause. I like this guy's energy a lot.
Don't squirt any onto the...
Yeah, I'll try to. Yeah.
So you're kind of drinking that.
No!
That didn't squirt. No, that did not squirt. That was my mouth.
Yeah, it squirted out of your mouth.
How did it come out of your mouth?
Fuck, are you serious? Can we get a playback?
I love how serious he's taking it.
1.27 meters.
Okay, so he beat two guys. Oh, the poor...
I feel so hollow inside right now.
Oh.
1.27 meters, which puts him ahead of both Guy and Mac.
I'm sort of mucking around with a pot.
Yes.
Didn't look especially relevant to the noodle thing.
At this point, it had been floating for 3 days, 22 hours, and 27 minutes.
And what about Laura's?
Well, Laura's remained floating for the rest of the shoot and is currently still floating today.
Wow.
Okay. 4 points for Guy, 5 points for Laura.
Hoorah.
I'm sorry.
And it has to be on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that.
6.12 meters.
Personal best.
Just like that. Just like that. So this basically goes to prove, don't overthink it. Just like that.
There's a lesson here for everyone. Sometimes the key is not fucking around.
You can't argue with that.
Currently, it's a tie, both on 16 points. It's Laura and Ursula.
Yeah, I'm still sour about David being only getting one for getting naked in 12 seconds. Just wrong.
Using your electric toothbrushes, paint a portrait of Jeremy's mother. You have 200 seconds during which Jeremy will describe his mother. Most beautiful portrait wins.
Most beautiful.
My mother is a beautiful woman of 78, but she looks much younger than that.
Did she cry black tears at any point during her life?
She wears a size 8.5 shoe. Her favourite food is ginger crunch.
These descriptions are not helping at all.
She She hates me.
That's truly horrifying. Like, legitimately
As you can see,
terrifying.
she's a strong woman.
There's been a bit of running.
Yeah. Hear that?
Oh.
Amazement.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I think that's quite lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, I look forward to seeing guys.
So at the end, I was going to write smart, but Paul blew his little whistle. So instead, I've got an acronym: Cheryl, Mum, Awesome.
Hello.
Oh!
I tried to capture her age with a little bit of like the neck coming forward, looking like she's lived, and then I drew some nana pants.
I may as well start at the bottom. Ursula, 1 point for you. Matt.
Hers was
Yours is
emotionally
also terrible.
evocative.
Guy, yours and Laura's were both lovely, actually. I'm going to go with Laura just because of the love hearts. So Laura gets 5. Guy, you get 4.
The winner for tonight's episode with a
It'll be
whopping
Laura.
21 points,
Yeah.
Laura Daniel.
It's frozen. It's cold.
Don't put it on. Don't put it on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I get why they were talking. I love that. I like that they did the Brussels sprout reveal the way they did. That was very clever of them. I was like genuinely worried that they were just going to leave that alone for a while, but crisis averted. My OCD was resolved by the end of the episode. All good. Brilliant solve on their parts, you know? Like, yeah, why not just put it in a bucket and dangle it from the balcony? That's the thing about Taskmaster. You got to read the clues carefully, and if it says float, doesn't mean it's floating on air necessarily. It can float on water. The sunscreen task just really goes to show what sometimes lateral thinking is pointless. Overthinking, overplanning is unnecessary. Just hit the bottle hard. It's designed to squirt. So why not just give it a go, and you might just win, waste no time. Like, I wonder how much time David spent making that channel slide out of pool noodles. It wasn't a quick process. But, and then he just accidentally spat some on the tarp. At least he salvaged a couple of points there, because I think he got jobbed on the Transformer Room Challenge. And I get that he didn't redecorate the room, but the fact that the lights went out without warning, he wasn't ready for it, he rapidly made a decision, stripped naked in 12 seconds, and posed artfully on a steel table. Damn impressive. Damn impressive. And I think giving him 1 point, giving him the least points of anyone, is just an atrocity. It's a war crime. I am not a fan of how this Taskmaster scores. The one thing I'm missing from this show that you get on the UK version is there's more there's more banter between Greg and the contestants. This Taskmaster, I mean, he's good looking, he's charming, he keeps things moving, but you know, we blitz through those paintings at the end. You know, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's good, moving on. Instead of having a witty remark, a snide comment, you know, like, have some more personality, man. Like, you're a radio personality. I presume you're relatively well known in New Zealand. Like, do something with this. You know, add some character to the Taskmaster persona, and reward ingenuity like David's, because that's going to sit with me. I don't know how I feel about that. I love his energy in general. He's definitely my horse in the race at this point. He will do anything to win this show. He climbed up in the rafters to fetch helium balloons, even though He does not have a body built for climbing into the rafters. He injured his glute. He was swallowing sunscreen. He was building mousetrap style contraptions. In any other competition, launching a Brussels sprout with helium balloons for 12 hours is going to win you that competition. And to top it all off, the man got naked in 12 seconds on national television in New Zealand. This man wants to win. He's the Ed Gamble of this series. Like, he is focused. He's devastated. Like, the actual agony that he experienced when he realized that his spit of the sunscreen was going to be his qualifying score was heartbreaking and devastating. Like, he was properly damaged learning that that was his attempt, because he had such high hopes. He would have won if he hadn't just spatted in the wrong direction. So I'm going to have fun cheering him on for the rest of the series. I'm digging Taskmaster New Zealand, everybody, so I'm going to keep with it. I don't know whether it's an 8-episode run or a 10-episode run or something else, but we will find a way to keep watching these and keep airing these, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for the next one. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.